Well, welcome to the forum. Basically, we're here to talk about business opportunities in the nuclear energy industry. It's kind of a new area. There's a renaissance going on of nuclear power, hopefully nuclear power plant building. And this forum is to basically look at how African American businessmen and women can participate in this anticipated nuclear power plant construction renaissance. Today we wanted to bring together people who can speak to it, to answer some of the technical questions you might have or policy questions related to this topic area. Let me just put it in perspective. Basically, blacks do not own any component of the energy sector, generally. And that is regardless of the sector you're in, whether it's nuclear, natural gas, oil and gas, wind, solar, even so much as a tanker. Blacks do not own infrastructure in the energy sector. So within those sectors, 50% of our electricity is produced by coal, another 20% by nuclear, roughly another 18% or so by coal, and then you have about 7% with renewables that include hydro, and then less than 1% produced by wind and solar. But within all of those categories, African Americans do not have ownership. So within that context, our organization, the African American Environmental Association, to the extent we can, we work on different technological issues. And we work the green jobs we were doing that 20, 25 years ago, weatherization programs, installing efficient furnaces in public housing, water conservation retrofits, and those sorts of things. But it appears that when the energy issue comes up, you hear mostly wind and solar. When you hear green jobs, you hear wind and solar. But you don't hear about the other 99% so much of the other part of the energy sector. And so we shouldn't ignore that. And so in the fervor right now for green jobs in the energy sector, let's just not limit our thinking to wind and solar. We work wind and solar. I testified at the Cape Wind Project trying to get those that facility passed. But let's not just think about that. Now the question is, how much does the black community know about nuclear power? What does the African American community think about nuclear power within the context of the other energy sectors?